joy is about taking up space and saying yes to yourself at any age. On this episode, we head to Neptune Beach, Florida to meet Lulu, a poet, author, and soulful women's coach who's rewriting the rules on what our second act can look like. Together, we try something neither of us has ever done, and I discover that staying open to wonder and fully expressing who we are might be the ultimate act of joy. I'm Shari, and I've been known as America's Joy Magnet for well over a decade. I've written books and spoken on stages around the world, teaching about joy. My mission is simple: to help the world rediscover its joy. But that became harder after the loss of my dad. So I decided to take off across the U.S. to talk to other experts and changemakers to uncover their secrets to joy and hopefully spark a little of my own. Buckle up. This is the Joy Drive.
The waves, everything comes in moments, like the revelations, the ahas, right now, my body, this body is feeling this road trip leaves this bed or this RV. My back's like, no, it's going to be fine. I'm talking myself into my body's fine. I mean, honestly, I talk about part of this joy drive is, midlife. My spirit is so young. Really grateful. Just my back hurts.
It's 5:41 in the morning. We are in Neptune Beach, Florida, going to meet the sunrise, which I'm really excited about, but really tired. But we are meeting up with Lulu. You want to go for a joy drive? Yes. Come on.
My name is Lulu, and I am the owner of Live Life with Wonder. I help support women over 50 to live their best life. I think we live this one precious life and we have to make the most of it as we can. So, trying new things and expressing ourselves in new ways is very important. I find joy in writing. I'm a poet and an author. I also find it in community and connection with other women and people and trying something a little out of your comfort zone.
I have never been to Neptune Beach. It's right at Jacksonville. And it was early. It was an early start to the day, which I start early. When I'm in Los Angeles, I hike with the sunrise. But I've never done a beach quite like this or been on a beach quite like this.
Do you generally start your days this way? I really believe that when we see the light come up, there's something in us that it gets ignited.
Yeah.
We sleep all night and then we actually watch it come up. It brings just a natural aliveness and vitality.
She's artistic, she's creative. She just had this air about her that was just a real joy, and peace to be around.
Oh, look I already see the beautiful sky. Oh, it's so pretty.
First, thank you so much for taking me here. This is perfection. So I have to tell you, I've been thinking a lot about you on this trip because I hear myself saying things like, the hormones and the this. And talk to me just about aging and women and society.
So a little of my history is my maternal grandmother, she lived to 104. So we've got like those longevity genes. And but my mum, she passed at 58. So, her mum nearly doubled her age. So I have this kind of understanding of women and, what is important to them. And I found myself and you may think this yourself, we didn't think we were going to age sort of in a certain way. We're like, we're older.
Right,
And
well, my mind still is not there.
My body kind of is different and my mind's still active.
Yes. It felt like between the loss of my dad and, to be honest,
this whole like perimenopause, menopausal thing. I was not expecting that, just snuck up on me and suddenly feels like it steals your joy away. You know what I'm talking about if you are in the stage of life I am. It feels like all of life just has been numbed. And it's like, how do you find this joy again when you're grieving? How do you find this joy again when you feel like you have no emotions? How do you?
I guess when I turned 50, I started believing like anything's still possible. It's not like the sand in the hourglass running out.
Yeah.
It feels like more, I'm in a different momentum.
Yeah.
And probably less controlled by outside forces, like what's true for me in me.
Yeah.
And then changing my focus and my purpose, aligned to me more than anything outside. So whereas now we know menopause is a total change. It's sort of like doing adolescence again, and men don't have that. And also most of the studies are done on men, so that we haven't had this longevity of understanding the female body.
Yeah. I love how menopause, though, I really thought about the word, or someone brought it to my attention, like pausing men. Sorry, men, but like I was like, we literally have, but it feels like it's a time to focus.
Of our heart's magic.
Oh, are we putting our feet in the water?
I set out not only to help you and to help people to spark your joy, but also to spark my own, to see, is it possible that even in the midst of grief, even when your hormones are yelling at you going, life sucks, that we can have moments of joy, and that it is all about connecting. My dad, actually, that was the greatest lesson that I took from spending time with my dad during the months of the end of his life. That was anything far from joyful. And yet, I feel like I experienced more of that than I ever have in my life. And I would say it's because I was the most connected that I had ever been, the most present. I had decided when I was going to take care of Dad that I was not going to be distracted, that I was going to give my all to him. And in giving that all, it meant being fully present. And in the full presence is where that connection was and that joy.
When you have loved ones pass, it gives you a different lens to look from than maybe you did prior.
Yeah.
My mum passed just 10 weeks before I actually got married, so over 33 years ago. And so I remember feeling, here I'm going into joy of marriage, and here I'm grieving the sadness, like they were sitting side by side. And I think the more we age and mature, we realise actually that happens a lot of life, and we just have to navigate it as best we can. I often find when I'm working with women that I remind them of the things they liked when they were younger. And some of them might not even still resonate, but some might be like, oh yeah, I really love to do that. And they start doing it, and they find that in itself was a joy that they had let go of, and now if they pick it back up, they have a new
Appreciation almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I have a new appreciation for that. That just takes my breath away.
There's so much good and energy and joy that lies in the locked-in moments with somebody else. And that's what I learned, because you can know stuff logically, you can know how things are, but to experience it, to live it, and what I remembered and lived and have felt and have learned is that it is in relation to each other, it is in the moments with one another. That's where life is.
There's so much available to us. Like, I just feel that so much right now, and it's like, are we, and I don't know if it's a midlife thing, like, are we fully taking advantage of it? Are we fully living it? Are we still living for other people, or holding on to dreams that we said that we always wanted and maybe no longer, these are the thoughts that go. And I wonder, like, in the women that you work with, do you find the same, not what I said specifically, but that all kind of hit the same common theme?
Yeah, I do believe they come to that understanding that they have given a lot out, and that in itself is a reward. Like we do life giving, women are natural givers, but I use that term, it's all about me. Like, And
I love that, by
and
the
it
way.
it actually irritates people initially. It's like, it's all about me. No, that's very selfish. But when you realize in this physical structure and in this brain and in this heart is just you. Yeah, you can be in a partnership, you can be surrounded by family, but in here, it's just you. Yeah. So what is it that the I want?
It's a hard societal thing, I would say, because we are taught to, as women, to serve others and take care of and nurture. So it's like this big shift in order to do that. And it's like we're almost not taught how to do that. And I think that's probably why so many realize, like, later in life, like, did I even live my dreams? Did I even do the things that I wanted to do? Like, you talk about women, that we should take more risks in our lives, and especially at this second act of our lives, which, you know, I call it the second act. And what would you say, like, taking risk? What does that do? And do you take risks still?
Right now, in my 60s, feels like a risk to
Like, you talk about women, that we should take more risks in our lives, and especially at this second act of our lives, which, you know, I call it the second act. And what would you say, like, taking risk? What does that do? And do you take risks still?
right now, in my 60s, feels like a risk to start dating.
Right now,
Okay.
I haven't, since my divorce, nearly 3 years, I haven't been on a date. Okay. So that can be risky, because, you know, it was like 35 years ago that I dated.
Right. Yeah.
So
That was a big change for you.
Yeah. that
Yeah.
was a change.
And I think, you know, risks are a little bit at a time. It's not like jump off a cliff, you know, sort of, you know, it's just a little and something else. And that in itself gets us to trust ourselves. You know, if there's been some self-betrayal that we've, you know, done everything for others and forgot ourselves, now it's like, trust myself. Now I'll do this and I'll trust myself.
Yeah. You're so wise.
Oh, thank you, Cindy.
Lulu and I had this beautiful conversation around, you know, this opportunity for us as women to make it all about us. We're so conditioned to take care of everybody else, to give and to put ourselves last. And honestly, when you get to this point in your life, although you know that it's your time, you are also so trained to take care of other people. So to not have guilt around doing the things that light you up. And not just that, but to also know. Like, it's challenging to know who you are when you have worked so hard at taking care of everybody else and not really sitting with what are your likes, what are your dislikes, you know, what are the things that light you up in the joy. So it was a really special conversation to remind me and hopefully you that we get to enjoy our lives. We get to make it about ourselves, and that in doing that, we're just going to take care of people in a better way, if that's our ultimate goal, because as women, we really are nurturers. I feel like you're just fully you're fully yourself, and that came with that embracing of all of that and doing all of the things that light you up and, you know, that spark. So I'm just honored to be in that spark with you. And, you know, this trip of mine has been to reignite my own. So I feel that now. But I also do know that I saw you come with a bag. Let's just say,
did.
a big old bag.
Yeah,
and I'm not one to be shy. So tell me about what's happening today.
Yeah, I'd love to share a gift with you that I have for you today. You know, with my poetry and you know, even artistic and creative things. I think women get really beautiful messages for themselves, and that's what I'm going to share with you today is my oracle cards.
So they're your deck?
Yeah.
Okay.
So may these cards be of the highest good for Shari, and the messages be clear. Okay. Hold in your awareness a question that you're pondering, something that you're looking for, and then spread them out. Then when you feel ready, you're going to just run your hand over the top of the cards and ask for which card you need today. And then you're going to choose that card. Okay, pick your card. So the card is resonance. The key word for resonance is conscious depth. And this message is resonance is a high quality friend and a guiding light. Many souls, many messages, connect at a deep level with what resonates with you. And this deck also has a deepening process. So it says the deepening is, we can often give advice to others, be open to taking your own advice. Cheer yourself on daily. Seems similar to what we were talking about on the beach there, like being aware of what we truly need for ourselves.
It's funny, as I sit with this and I look at it and I think about this whole journey and connection and how I have said that what I'm realizing is all the things that I thought that I needed and wanted, everything has just been found in these moments. And when I look at this image, that's what I see. I see just full presence.
So the gifts don't end there today.
Oh,
We have another gift today.
okay.
Something, you're up for some fun?
I'm always up for some fun. There's a little nervousness in there though,
So we're going to get into some movement, some dancing. And one thing I've not ever done is Bollywood dancing.
Ooh.
So I have a teacher, and I have
Okay.
some friends coming, and I have a costume for you.
Oh, I gotta go.
So we're going to
love this.
do that next.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. Let's do this. I'm like closing my eyes.
As a kid, I loved dancing. That's what I did. I grew up every style and genre except this one.
Hi, look at you, beautiful women.
I feel like she specifically chose this style of dance because it's so joyful. Anyway, we got to take a Bollywood dance class today, and I had a costume. It was just so much fun. Has anyone here done Bollywood dancing before? Okay, so we're all newbies. This is fun. Okay.
So we get warmed up a little bit.
This dance were the women that she invited. Besides one, I would say they were all around my age. And when I looked at everybody in our costumes, like everyone just felt like these giddy girls who were playing dress up like we once did. And just this joyful, playful, exuberant side came out of everyone. There was that element of myself that wanted to just get it right. And then I just let it go. And that is like what I feel like I did at Laura's on the stage is, and I was talking to one of the other ladies about this element of letting go on this drive. This is when it gets crazy. This is not something the women generally do. Like they don't wake up and, go do a Bollywood dance class. So the fact that all of us said yes to it, I said yes to Lulu, Lulu planned it, the other women said yes, just goes to show that there is still so much room for us to, number one, say yes, to do things we've never tried, and that was the point of this, and to enjoy not being good at something. And that was Lulu's powerful message, was that she is all about trying things, even that she's not good at, just by saying yes and exploring life and, working outside the lines. We were sweating. We were like, I think I said at one point, like, I don't know if it was hormones or the actual sun, and I saw a couple of head nods there. So in the midst of that, everyone was having so much fun, and I think this opportunity for us to just really live, and she really gave us this opportunity.
That was fun. Is this something that you normally would do for yourself? Oh no, not at all. This is everybody? Anybody? No. Anybody? No. What made you say yes to this?
Well, I always say yes to dancing.
Oh, okay.
I don't necessarily do Bollywood before, but yes, I'm a yes to dancing.
Okay, I could tell that. You were the one I was looking at. Is dance your joy?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it really is, actually.
You dance normally?
No, I did this just because it was outside of my comfort zone and just to do something different and put myself out there.
Are you glad you did it?
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Yeah. What are you feeling right now?
Joy, yeah. Just happy. That's so joy.
Maybe I need to take up a dance class. Maybe I need to go back to what I used to love as a kid, and what I thrived in was in that community. And I swear I was thinking about, as we were doing this dance, like, I'm gonna go in my kitchen when I get home and practice this dance. Like it brought so much joy that I think this Bollywood dance will stay with me forever.
I said yes because Lulu asked me.
Oh, we all said yes to Lulu. do you dance? You know,
I mean, when I go out to listen to a band or something, yes, but not this, not choreographed.
right.
No.
What, were you nervous coming in, or?
No, partly because someone, I guess Lulu said, don't practice. It's going to be raw. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And
it was.
It was.
And it was. Do you ladies feel that since we've gotten a little older that we just kind of say yes more and not care?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes to ourselves more.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Maybe yes to more uncomfortable things, like putting yourself out there, like Linda said.
Yeah. So to more Bollywood, to more saying yes to ourselves. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Lulu is a good reminder of taking the time to really explore who we are, to look within, to understand at this point in our lives, or really any point in our lives, what are the things that light us up? What do we love? What makes us feel peaceful? Just what makes our heart beat? And when we can connect with that presence of self, we get to experience so much joy. The entire day was about this opportunity for us at our age, at my age, as I've talked about incessantly on here, but to really step out of our comfort zone and to really start taking care of ourselves. And as she said, make it all about me, like do the things that inspire you, say yes to that spark inside, and that our lives don't have to be over just because we're in the second half of our lives. They're actually just beginning. It has been an adventure, but I am exhausted. Tomorrow, I am packing up this baby and saying goodbye to you for now. But for right now, my tired self is getting some sleep. So I will see you soon. On the next Joy Drive, we're taking a look back at the in-between moments where joy showed up unexpectedly and unplanned. I share more moments that reminded me why this journey matters. And somewhere along the road, my heart takes a turn I didn't see coming. Back to what sparked this whole adventure. I'll see you on the road.
A dance break in the grocery line, singing soul songs all the time.